Espanol?
No, English. I think, yeah.
I was curious because we shared this stage 15 years, me and him. I don't know if it's ever happened in football. The same two guys in the same stage all the time. So it's not easy, as you know. And of course, we have a good relationship. We not had a dinner together yet, but I hope in the future.
You're in Monaco tonight.
It is nice. Of course, I miss to play in Spain. We have that battle the last 15 years, which is good. He pushed me and I push him as well. So it's good to be part of history of football. I'm there, and of course he's there as well.
Imagine scoring 50 goals in a season and not winning the Ballon d'Or. Imagine winning the Champions League, breaking records, carrying your country, producing numbers that would define an entire career for almost any player, and still finishing second, because that's what football became. For more than 15 years, the sport belonged to two men, not clubs, not leagues, not managers, two men. Every season began with a simple question. Would Messi be the best player in the world, or would Ronaldo take the crown? And what followed was the greatest rivalry football had ever seen. Before we begin, if you enjoyed sports stories, rivalries, and moments that changed the game, subscribe to be on the score. And if you enjoy the video, leave a like. Now, let's get back to the time football belonged to Messi and Ronaldo. The strange thing about greatest rivalry in football history is that it wasn't supposed to happen. In the early 2000s, football was still searching for its next big king. The era of legends like Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldinho, and Thierry Henry was beginning to fade. The sport needed a new face. Instead, it got two. On one side was a boy from Rosario, Argentina, small, quiet, shy, a player many doubted because of his size. On the other hand, there was a teenager from Madeira, Portugal, confident, flashy, obsessed with proving himself. At first, nobody saw them as rivals, but football was about to change. Before Messi became a global superstar, Ronaldo was already making headlines. And when he joined Manchester United in 2003, he was exciting but raw. The skills were there, the speed was there, but many questioned his decision making. Then something happened. He transformed. Year after year, he improved, stronger, faster, more clinical. Under the guidance of Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo evolved from a talented winger into one of the most complete attackers football had ever seen. By 2008, he was the best player in the world, the Ballon d'Or winner, European champion, Premier League champion. It felt like football had found its next superstar. Then Messi arrived. At Barcelona, something extraordinary was happening. A young Argentine was making the impossible look routine. Defenders knew what he wanted to do. It didn't matter. He dribbled past them anyways. Messi wasn't just effective, he was mesmerizing. Watching him felt different. There were moments when he seemed to ignore the laws of football, and by 2009, the world realized something. There weren't one but two players operating on a different level. Then came the moment that transformed greatness into rivalry. Ronaldo signed for Real Madrid, the biggest transfer in football history at the time. Suddenly, the two best players in the world weren't separated by countries. They were separated by one rivalry, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, the biggest fixture in football world, now featuring the two greatest players of their generation. It was the perfect storm. Every El Clasico became an event, not a football match, an event. Millions watched around the world. Fans filled bars at impossible hours. Social media exploded, and at the center of it stood Messi and Ronaldo. Every goal felt important, every assist mattered, every victory felt personal. The rivalry elevated both clubs, but more importantly, it elevated both players. Then came the years that broke football. Messi scored 73 goals in a single season. Ronaldo responded with numbers that would have won every Golden Boot in history. Messi broke records, Ronaldo broke records, and they broke each other's records. Again and again and again. The problem was football fans became numb to greatness. Scoring 40 goals became normal, then 50, then 60. Standard that once seemed impossible became expectations. Because Messi and Ronaldo had redefined what excellent looked like. Quick question. You're building a team. Both players are in their absolute prime. You can only choose one. Who are you taking? Messi or Ronaldo? Pause the video and let me know in the comments, because no debate in sports history has lasted longer and will not last longer. What made the rivalry so compelling was how different they were. Messi was artistry, Ronaldo was ambition. Messi glided, Ronaldo exploded. Messi looked effortless, Ronaldo looked relentless. One appeared naturally gifted, the other appeared obsessed with improvement. Neither approach was better. They were simply different, and fans connected with whichever version of greatness they admired most. If La Liga was their battleground, the Champions League was their global stage. Year after year, they delivered hat-tricks, last-minute winners, historic performances. Knockout rounds became showcases, and every time one produced magic, the other seemed determined to respond. It felt like neither wanted to allow the other to have the spotlight for long. For years, critics had a question. Could Messi win with Argentina? Could Ronaldo lead Portugal to glory? Eventually, both answered. Ronaldo won the European Championship. Messi won the Copa America, then the World Cup. The final pieces of their legacies fell into place. And somehow, even after everything they had already achieved, the debate became even louder. But this wasn't the final chapter. In 2026, both are playing in their final World Cups. Will Ronaldo respond to Messi? History showed he's always responded. Or will Messi finally assert himself at the top of the world? Nothing lasts forever. Eventually, Ronaldo left Spain. Eventually, Messi left Barcelona. The rivalry didn't end overnight. But something changed. Football felt different. For over a decade, fans had been spoiled. Every season featured the race between two living legends. And now, the arrow is fading. And people finally realized how lucky they had been to witness it. Future generations will see the statistics, the goals, the trophies, the Ballon d'Ors, but numbers don't fully explain what happened. To understand Messi and Ronaldo, you had to live through it. You had to experience a world where every weekend felt like another chapter. A world where two players continuously exceeded expectations. A world where greatness wasn't occasional, it was routine. The debate will never end. Some will choose Messi, others will choose Ronaldo, and that's fine, because the real winner wasn't either player. It was football. Football got to witness two all-time greats at the same time. Two players who pushed each other further than anyone thought possible. Two players who transformed the sport forever. For more than 15 years, football belonged to two men. And we may never see anything like it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to Be On The Score. And let me know in the comments, who is the greatest footballer of all time? Messi or Ronaldo? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next story.